you like what you see here, then feel free to support me on Patreon, link in the description and the pinned comment. Nightmares, a hellish plague with no known origin. Some believe them to be corrupted animals and objects. Others think they were sent from hell itself to torture humanity. Considering the nature of the beasts, it's possible that they did. Hello everyone, Batty here. As you heard in the intro, this very special video on the spookiest day of the year is about nightmares. We'll go over everything there is to know about these elusive beasts, from the various sizes and types, the ways they interact with humanity, and where they come from. As far as anyone knows, nightmares are mindless and monstrous beasts that seemingly just appeared alongside humanity due to their unique biology. Very little is known about their anatomy and prehistory. Nightmares cannot fossilize because their bodies turn into clouds of red steam and red puddles upon death. The core of the nightmare doesn't preserve either. The core, which is essentially a type of heart and mind, is what keeps the nightmare together. Any damage to the core cannot be reversed. This is why the core is often in the deepest and most armored parts of the nightmare. Nightmares seemingly have no organs other than their core. A nightmare's core is its weakest point. Destroying the core kills the nightmare. While nightmare's flesh is vulnerable to magic and all sorts of beatings, the core can only be broken with blunt force. There are other ways to kill nightmares. Excessive damage to the exterior will lead to a nightmare's death, and quite strangely, poison gas and other chemical weapons are rather effective at killing nightmares. Whether the gas and chemicals are damaging the flesh, core, or both extensively is still unknown. Nightmares come in various shapes and sizes. These have been split into 5 type classes and 4 size classes. Monster nightmares have a similar appearance to living things, most often plants and animals. Myth nightmares are the most outlandish of the bunch. They are the most numerous and have inspired many mythological creatures in human cultures. Mimic nightmares are the only type of nightmares that can use magic. They use it to create illusions or shapeshift their bodies into various forms. Some just naturally have a similar appearance to an object though. Manufactured nightmares can manipulate and terraform the environment around them. These are the rarest types and often are nest builders rather than hunters. Main nightmares are the strangest of them all. They are like an infection that create thralls to do their bidding. Their thralls lack cores, so the only way to kill them is to destroy the source of the thralls. Other than their unique shapes, they also come in various sizes. There are 4 size classes. Lilliputian class, the smallest nightmare size ranging from a few millimeters to a meter. Brobdingnagian class, an average size of nightmares ranging from 2 meters to about 10 meters. Lugnagian class, a large size of nightmares that can get up to about 11 meters to 40 meters. Balnibarbian class, the largest and rarest size of nightmares, getting up to 50 plus meters. Besides these, the type classes and size classes, nightmares have also adapted to different regions and even adapted to human attacks. Normally, nightmares have black and gray armor and red flesh. However, in Arctic regions, nightmares have white armor. It's believed this change came about to better blend in with snowy surroundings. Throughout my hunts, I've seen many variants of nightmares, like the white variants of the frozen north, but recently I've noticed a strange and inexplicable green variety. They seem to be stronger and much more deadly than the regular varieties. Perhaps these are an evolution of the killing machines, and if that's the case, then humanity better pray for their extinction soon. Not only have I noticed the stronger green variant, but I've also seen other unique adaptations. Some nightmares have appeared with a unique resistance to magic. They're dark purple and have terrible defense against physical attacks. Perhaps the need to protect against magic requires nightmares to lose their defense to all sorts of other physical attacks. As mentioned with manufactured nightmares, nightmares create nests to spawn more of themselves. Lugnagian and Balnibarbian class nightmares will kill themselves so their material can be used to start the nest. Nests can be found all over the world, but the largest ones are found in the deserts of Sahul and the infested crevasse. the largest nest in the world. When a nest is created, the first nightmares born from the new material are hatchers. These nightmares birth new ones by using their own materials. Main nightmares will be the next to spawn as the nest defense system. All nightmares will be birthed from hatchers. Larger nightmares all originate from the infested crevasse. This seems to be the spawning ground of all nightmares. Most of what is known about nightmare ecology comes from the work of one man. This mysterious man is rarely seen and his methods are unknown. He simply refers to himself as the Collector. He has been studying nightmares for the past 30 years and his published works have all been accurate. How he manages to learn so much about these beasts is still unknown. Lastly, we must talk about how people have interacted with nightmares. Universally, humans view nightmares in an incredibly negative way, and rightfully so. Humans have been waging an everlasting war against nightmares. This conflict has been in humanity's favor. Because of this, it has allowed humans to spread out and have longer-lasting civilizations compared to their past. Humans often destroy the nests of nightmares as soon as they possibly can. This has helped with human expansion. Strangely, and recently, an odd cult has sprung upon in support of nightmares. The Troop of the Red Flame is a mysterious cult that seemingly worships nightmares and tries to use them to artificially strengthen humanity. They believe that nightmares can be used as tools for humans instead of things to be feared. They do this by attempting to domesticate nightmares and rather concerningly try to inject themselves with nightmare material. This insanely stupid tactic is incredibly dangerous because it often kills the host in a brutal manner. The few who somehow survive will climb the ranks of the cult. The leader, known as the Imperial Father, is believed to have hundreds of nightmares injected in his body. He is no longer considered biologically human. I think that about does it for the topic of nightmares. I would like to apologize for the delay on the thaumaturgy video. I kinda decided to change that system shortly before the Bloodline Magic video was posted. Yikes. Anyways, end of month Patreon shoutouts. Whoop whoop. I got my first Patreon. Whoa, in the Flying Fox tier. Shout out to Ness Guardian. Thank you for joining the Patreon. If you would like to see exclusive content and other sorts of things, then feel free to join the Patreon. Link in the description and the pinned comment. Woohoo! If you like this video, then make sure you tap that like button and feel free to subscribe with notifications on if you're interested in more content. Thank you and goodbye. Also, happy Halloween.